Greetings, skin larvae, and welcome to the Maggot Actually Has Better Things to Do, and that's why there hasn't been an episode in 8 months show. I am your traitorous host, the Beard Maggot, and with me as always, embodying the evidence that God hates me, is Frugal.
Thank you, Maggot. Your introductions always make me feel so warm. In my little girl places.
Isn't there a restraining order against you that refers to little girl places?
That's different. Personally, I don't think it should count as statutory if they're taller than me.
Frugal, my daily stools are taller than you.
Thank you for that image. Actually, now that I think about it, so are mine. Of course, I collect them. Once I get enough to reach the top of the Frugal Dukiometer, I carefully shovel it into cans and donate it to the poor.
Need I point out that food drives, while not having a hard and fast rule about this, are really better off with food that isn't pre-digested?
That's a loophole I hadn't even thought of. I just loved the thought of a hobo digging into a delicious can of poo.
And this is why nobody missed us during those 8 months. Anyways, Paingiver Studios did manage to wrangle us up a guest tonight, and I mean wrangle in an unfortunately literal fashion, as our guest is the primetime star of Barnyard Banging 5, Jellybean the Horse. See, now this is why I made them double my pay to come back.
Ah, come on! Maybe he's got some interesting things to say. So, Jellybean, what was it like working across from legendary adult actress Lady Humpa Strumpet? Oh my god. I'm sorry, I didn't know. And she was so young. Oh, I misunderstood. Okay, that's fine. Wait, is that even legal? Whoa! Will you teach me?
I'm putting a stop to this. You're listening to The Maggot Show! Enjoy it. It'll probably be another 8 months before the next one.
Da, 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 da.
Hi, Mom! And now, back to our program.
Da, 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 da.
What the hell was that? Anyway, it's time for the Clag Brzezinski Press game review. We have a review of Ratchet & Clank 2 by Tangmore Gloveevil, which appears to be a 4-page dissertation on furry porn. I don't think anyone is surprised.
Tangmorg could write a review of Tetris and it'd involve porn.
I believe you are correct. I'm almost tempted to go into the archives and check.
We both know you know better.
Indeed. Given the game's basis of dropping bricks, he'd probably make a blunt comparison to scat porn.
Remember all those Star Wars reviews when he said the Death Star levels were just like penetrating someone in the ass?
You mean the thing he said in every Star Wars game review he ever wrote?
That's not true. Some of the reviews involved horny Wookiees.
How could I forget? With a neuralyzer! Damn it, it didn't work!
How much time was it set for?
20 years. I figure I wouldn't be missing much.
That would explain why our 19-year-old intern just shit his pants.
Yeah, well, he should have known better than to work here anyway.
I've got this fabulous idea, Maggot. Now, bear with me here, because this is going to sound crazy. Open up the Clag Brzezinski Press, and see if you can find a game review that doesn't involve anal penetration or fecal matter.
Why, Frugal, does this mean your tastes have changed?
I just want to see if there's a single Maggotonian writer out there who can carry on an entire paragraph without relating anything to unconsensual sex.
Isn't this one of those pot calling the kettle things?
Indulge me.
The last time I did that, I went blind for a week.
You make it sound like it was a bad thing.
Granted, it was more of a blessing under the circumstances, but it's not something I would care to repeat.
I'll give you $1.
The last time you said that, I gave myself these scars.
$2 then?
Deal. There's only one other review in this same issue. It's a review of Knights of the Old Republic. Here's hoping this review involves no penises. Here we go. The keys to enjoying this game are thus. 1. Ignore every character class except Soldier and Guardian. The other classes exist to punish players who think there's more to D20 than stats. 2. Ignore all non-combat feats and skills, because if it's not an attack roll, you don't need to do it. And 3. Anytime Karth opens his mouth, ram your dick down his throat until he stops breathing.
Well, it's nice how he saved it till the end there.
And the sad thing is, I was thinking the exact same thing when I played that game.
I liked how they didn't even make the slightest pretense towards a lightsaber being anything other than a +1 longsword that glowed.
Why, Frugal, I didn't realize you partook.
I'd heard that you got to shave a Wookiee.
Let me guess, that was Tangmore Gloveevil's review, and the next scene involved interspecies sex?
Actually, it insinuated something about a shaved Wookiee massage. I put the book down at that point.
Well, a rare moment of clarity. Anyway, folks, I think I've subjected you to enough, and as such, that is it for this episode of The Maggot Show. Tune in 8 months from now, and if you're lucky, there will actually be an episode. Ta!